Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Friday, June 21st. As an upper level trough passes overhead today, we will see some isolated showers and storms this afternoon and evening, but beyond that, warm and dry weather will continue into next week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key parts we're going to focus on today. Again, warming temperatures will continue into the weekend. Sunday's still looking like the warmest day of the week as that warmest air mass so far this year moves into the area. Some very isolated showers and storms will be possible later today, generally across eastern Idaho. I'll be showing you kind of the location best for those later in the presentation, but overall, should stay mostly dry today, not looking like a washout by any means. But for tomorrow, we're heading into more drier conditions, and those will continue into early next week as well. A little to no precipitation over the next 7 days, but we may be tracking the potential for a pattern change late next week. Looks like we could see temperatures dropping back to more seasonable levels around that Thursday into Friday timeframe. And a quick look at satellite for you this morning does show an upper level trough beginning to filter in over the northern Rockies this morning. Overall, bigger trough. It's not going to be causing too much impacts in our region. More thunderstorms will be confined to Montana, Utah, and into Wyoming as well. Mostly we'll just see some partly to mostly clear skies today and plenty of sunshine, some isolated showers and storms as you head further east. And the weather risk outlook for your next 5 days, we'll just focus on a slight chance for some showers and storms today. Best chances again in the mountains. But for Saturday, mostly dry conditions returning, and that'll continue all the way into early next week with some stronger winds arriving for your Sunday and Monday as a dry cold front swings through the area. Taking a look at the 7-day precipitation forecast across the continent of the United States. Overall, should be mostly dry here in southeast Idaho, but more precipitation as you get further south and east into Utah, Wyoming, and then northeast into Montana, which should keep things mostly dry here in Nevada and southern Idaho. And take a look at temperatures out there this morning. We'll start things off in the upper 30s, 40s to mid 50s for your Friday. With afternoon highs still warming up from where we were yesterday, still looking at the 70s, 80s to mid 90s across portions of the Treasure Valley. And for your wind gusts today, we will see winds up increase this afternoon, generally gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour, especially across the Snake River Plain. And here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, as well as the HREF model probability of thunder. Again, best chances shown here on the Storm Prediction Center will be in the mountains east of I-15, with better chances for more severe storms as you head up towards Pinedale, Du Bois, Cody, more into Wyoming. But shown there on the HREF probability of thunder, very strong chances and very high chances as you get further east of our regions and as well up into Montana, Utah, Colorado, those areas. But overall, not expecting too much of a concern in our region today. Should keep things mostly dry and quiet. And for your Saturday, heading into the first part of the weekend, we'll start things off in the 40s, 50s to low 60s. With afternoon highs keeping that warming trend going, seeing those widespread 80s to mid to upper 90s, some low triple digits potentially around the Magic and Treasure Valleys. For your Saturday, nothing too atypically strong for Saturday, gusts still about 20 to 30 miles an hour during those afternoon hours. And for your Sunday, we'll see temperatures during those overnight hours increase, seeing 40s, 50s, low to mid 60s for your Sunday morning. And those will be followed by the warmest temperatures that we've seen so far this year. These will be approaching near record to record across the Eastern Magic Valley into the Snake River Plain. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for you over the next couple days. But overall, mid to upper 80s, all the way up into the mid to upper 90s, some low triple digits, again around the Magic and Treasure Valleys. And for Sunday, again, we're going to get a dry cold front swinging through here. Not going to do a whole lot in terms of temperatures heading into Monday. Just knock it down by about maybe 3 to 6 degrees. But overall on Sunday, could see gusts maybe about 40 to 55 miles an hour, particularly across our upper valleys. And for your Monday, should be another mild morning, 40s, 50s to low 60s to start off the work week. With afternoon highs still hanging on to those 80s to low 90s, not seeing as much triple-digit potential. Again, cooling by about that 3 to 6 degree mark. And wind gusts on Monday will keep things pretty strong winds again across the upper valley. So anywhere in the upper Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, up into the central mountains, south central mountains, could see gusts about 35 to 55 miles an hour for Monday afternoon and evening. And heading into your Tuesday, 40s, 50s, and 60s to start things off for Tuesday. With afternoon highs starting to warm things back up heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Again, behind that cold front, we'll see predominant southwest dry flow returning. And what that means for us is warmer temperatures back in here, so still staying above normal, even behind that cold front. Slight drop, but still warming back up for Tuesday, 80s to upper 90s. And for Tuesday, winds look like they'll drop off a little bit behind that front, but still a little bit breezy, generally 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts during those afternoon hours. And a look at what's to come. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does favor us to keep that above normal temperatures going through that June 30th time frame. And with respect to precipitation, this is where we were talking about that pattern change. So again, warm and dry for at least the next 7 days, but towards the models are looking towards the extended Thursday, Friday of next week. We could see temperatures fall back into the 70s, low 80s as soon as Friday, and with that, just a little bit of moisture returning into our region, and with us being very dry, typically this time of year, any moisture would certainly be at least trying to lean above normal, at least for that June 26th through the 30th. 8 to 14, not a whole lot of change temperature-wise, some below normal conditions across northern Idaho and the Pacific Northwest, but we're kind of being that more near normal to slightly above normal chances heading into Independence Day. And 8 to 14 precipitation outlook does bring back in some drier conditions behind that slight pattern change potentially later next week, but overall not looking like much precip in that 8 to 14 day period. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Friday and stay safe out there.